What's more important, rockets or cars? Actually, that's a good first question.
Well, I guess they're both important. I guess my career is Mars and cars.
Mars and cars.
So, I think we need to transition to sustainable energy and become a spacefaring civilization.
Starting with space, why haven't you gone? Bezos went up, Branson went up. Do you want to go up? Is that on your to-do list in 22, or how do you think about that yourself?
I will go up at some point. But there is an underlying philosophy by which I aspire to guide my actions, and that is to take the set of actions that maximize the probability that the future is good, and hopefully not pave the road to hell with good intentions. So, SpaceX is the point of SpaceX is to help make humanity a spacefaring civilization and ultimately a multi-planet species, so as to expand the scope and scale of consciousness and ultimately better understand what questions to ask about the answer, which is the universe.
Switching to risk in the context of Tesla and autopilot, auto driving. One of our competitors had a big piece on that this weekend, that it's not all the way thought through, and it's back to risk. How do you think about? Obviously, that's not zero risk either. You're paving the way in that area.
Autonomy is it's an incredibly important innovation because people spend many hours a week, ultimately, many months of their lives probably in cars and stuck in traffic, and then there's a lot of people that die in auto accidents. Worldwide, there's about 1 million automotive deaths per year. The vast majority of which are due to driver error. So, so if we can have autonomy, that would potentially save on the order of 1 million lives per year. And there's about 10 million serious accidents where there's a permanent injury per year. So it's one of those things where you're not going to get rewarded necessarily for the lives that you save, but you will definitely be blamed for the lives that you don't save. There was something somebody said to me at the beginning of when we were pursuing autonomy. He said that even if you save 90% of the lives, the 10% that you don't save are going to sue you.
Right. A lot of people are worried about democracy, the future of democracy, the state of democracy. Part of that's tied to Silicon Valley.
Wait, we have democracy?
Well, I don't know. Are you? My question is, are you worried about democracy?
Where?
Here.
Okay.
For a start, here.
I guess things are going okay in the grand scheme of things, It's easy to complain, but, the fact of the matter is this is the most prosperous time in human history. So, but people's expectations always adjust to however good things get, people's expectations will always kind of recalibrate to how things are. But if we stand back and say okay, is there really some point in history where you'd rather be? And by the way, have you actually read history? It wasn't great. So I think we should be, probably happier with the way things are than maybe sometimes people are.